This is Semperfi 1918, and a shout out to Lady Liberty Stacker again. And so this is what I was going to show you. This is a number 8 American Griswold. I purchased this for $60, and I'll tell you why. This thing normally goes, after it's all cleaned and everything, normally goes for $225 to $250. But unfortunately, with this one, this right here ended up being welded. Now, it's kind of a disappointment, but it is what it is. So I'm going to do two things with it. One, I can still practice cleaning. And two, if I want to sell it, I can do it that way. I can sell the base. Normally goes for 70 to 80 bucks, so that right there gets my 60 bucks back. And the paddle, I could sell that, the good paddle, for between 40 to 60 bucks, if not more. So that's good news there. Now, when I was there, he also ended up giving me a free pan. Now, this one right here, yes, it is a spinner and it is only going to be a cooker. And who knows, I might be able to get a little bit of bucks off of this too. It's a 10B. I don't see any markings whatsoever on it, and I have no idea exactly what it is. If you know what it is, please let me know in the comment section. And again, this one will be a fun one to clean and strip and all that stuff, and to learn on how to do that stuff in practice. So if I screw it up, at least it's not something that's worth a lot of money. So anyways, so while I was there, I asked the guy, I said, well, do you know of any places that have like an antique store and stuff? And he says, well, yeah, just down yonder about 3 miles there's a spot. So I was like, all right, cool. So I ended up going there, and as I was going in there, I'm looking around, and the first thing I came to was this guy, number 7 Stover. Now, I know you like keeping the tags on, which I was going to try keeping the tag, but unfortunately they took the tag so they could know who the vendor was and pay the vendor. Well, this happened to be 10% off, and so I picked it up for right around 60 bucks. Well, I looked online, and they go for about 120, just as is, and if not a heck of a lot more. I think it was like 160 to 180, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so that right there, I can easily double to triple the money back. So as I was up there and stuff, and I was thinking to myself, because this morning I was like, well, I'm going to try going to Benson and then going to my appointment to the guy to meet him up for the Griswold waffle maker. Well, it ended up being that it would have been an extra 3-hour drive, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. The vendor that I was going to go meet, she had a couple of pans I was interested in, especially one that was a number 5 BSR. Well, as I was looking through the store, I happened to find, bam, a number 5, and it's even better. It doesn't even have made in the United States, and instead it's nothing there, which means this is an older one. And yeah, it's got a lot of crap I gotta clean out, but I got it for, like I said, a whopping $10. $10, which is good. Now, you're gonna like this one. So I was walking around even further, and I went through the store at least 3 times. And I knew, I was like, you know what? There has to be another one in here. So what did I do? I continued looking and looking and looking and looking and looking. And sure enough, I found this guy right here. Number 6. It's flat. Not a spinner. And let's see if I can do this. Anyways, it's well, maybe I can do it this way. You have to forgive me. So yeah, it rings. There's nothing on there. The only thing Debbie Downer that I saw is there's a little bit of grinding marks in here from, yeah, it looks like they grounded a little bit. So that might take away just a little bit of the value, but like I said, this one's really nice. I picked it up for a whopping, what was it, $27. So if I really needed to sell it, I probably could sell it for like 40 or 50 and get a little bit of money back, or I could just keep it and throw it in my cache of Griswold's small logo number 6. It's really clean otherwise. But yeah, like I said, I'm a little bit disappointed that it's got a little bit of grounding marks in there. But anyways, so that's pretty cool there. So like I said, I'm kind of disappointed in the Griswold, but there again, I can work around that. In fact, I found a couple of paddles. They were clean and they wanted $199. I'm like, no, I'm not paying that much for it. So I'll just have to keep an eye out for some new paddles, or find somebody who has a paddle that they have one that's broken and find one that's off that needs it. But it is what it is, and then I'm going to figure out what this one is later. And that'll be a work in progress, and I'm happy that I got the number 5 to add to my addition. So now I have a number 3. Yeah, 3. Now I have a 5, a 6, a 7, and a 12 for the BSRs. Now I have 3 of these. I got this one, the Griswold, and then I have a Wagner that I picked up for $60 2 years ago. That's worth about $120 now. So little by little, my stuff is growing. At the same time, I'm gonna have to start selling some of the stuff to make the money back to flip, and you know how all that goes. So please hit the like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe so you can get the updated videos. And please do comment in the section below. And Semper Fi 1918 out.